Are you ready for this wave of energy and transformation with this new moon in Libra? Let's dive in. This reading is going to prepare you for the energy. Stay tuned for the reading to let you know specifically how this new moon in Libra will be affecting you. Libra is represented by scales. It's all about balance, harmony, and justice. It's ruled by Venus, the planet of love and beauty. And it encourages us to seek fairness, embrace beauty, and create harmony in our lives. So what does this new moon mean for you personally? Well, during a new moon, the sun and the moon align in the same zodiac sign, and it marks the beginning of a new lunar cycle. It's a time for setting intentions, making new starts, and planting seeds for the future. With the new moon in Libra, it's an ideal opportunity to focus on the areas of life that could use a little more balance and beauty. Are there any relationships that need mending? Are there any creative projects waiting to be unleashed? This new moon is your cosmic invitation to make your life more harmonious and aesthetically pleasing. There's a specific place in your chart where 21 degrees of Libra may be affecting you. Pull up your chart and look exactly where 21 degrees of Libra is in your chart, what house, and that house is the area of life that you may be directly affected. So let's take a look at my chart. My soul's evolution is going to be in my third house, which is communication, knowledge, and social networking. So I'm going to set an intention to get clear on my communication and how I can show up on social media. This is where I want to create my content plan and how I can bring my knowledge and bring it to you in a way that is aligned with my purpose. So tell me in the comments where your soul's evolution may be evolving, what house, and be sure to get my free cheat sheets to decode what house that means for you. Now let's dive into this new moon in Libra reading just for you. So the first question I asked was, what energy will help you strategize? And what came through with my main deck is releasing your blocks. Say to yourself, I am ready to turn my obstacles into stepping stones. So using the things that have not worked for you in the past as a place of lessons and redirection. It's going to launch you into your journey. Okay, that's going to allow you to sail forth towards the things that you want, is using those as not things to hold you back, but actually propel you forward. The other thing that came up is letting go of that lack of faith that you can't do it because you can. If you have the desire and you have the visions of the things that you want, you can do it. So you have to let go of that lack of faith when you're looking for this way of strategizing to help you use this new moon energy. So what energy will help you overcome your obstacles? And that's nourishing your creativity. Okay, it's really important for you to find that creative outlet without any sort of expectation that it's going to give you something besides nourishment. You are open to receiving your creativity and magic. When you're doing that, look deeper. And what I'm getting called to say is, what did you do as a late child, early teen that really fed that creativity? Think about it and go deeper, because what is inside you is majestic. And so use that. And when you do that, just make sure you have compassion, you nurture yourself. That is going to be the way to overcome your obstacles, is having that compassion and that nurturing aspect for yourself so that intuition comes through with the Queen of Cups. So the next question I asked is, what's going to help you embody your intentions? And that's making a choice, but knowing that when you're connected to your intuition, even your inner authority and human design, it is the right choice when you're making it from that intuitive sense, knowing that your inner authority, your intuition is going to help propel you in the choices that you need to make, and that will help you through your intentions that you set. With that, it's saying, trusting your intuition, knowing that you have the answers and the guidance within you, but it's leaving that space and that relationship. So build this relationship with your intuition so that you know that your life is truly guided, and letting go of these negative thoughts about that you can't do it, because you can, and it's all within you. And it's making sure that you're leaving this victim mentality behind in this process, because that's what's tied you up with this Eight of Swords, is this victim mentality, these negative thoughts. That's holding you back and from embodying your intention. So you have to let this go. So what energy will help you connect with your intuition? And that is expanding your consciousness. So it's playing around with different ways that you can connect with your intuition, expand your consciousness, and know that it's a personal, subjective process, but you won't know until you actually try it. So welcome the expansion and connection in all forms, and see how that helps you connect with that intuition. And in the process, I just felt called to pull from a different deck. And so this one's different than the rest, but it's knowing that connecting with your intuition, it's again going back to that creation for your soul, for that nourishing factor, instead of creation for an actual outcome. So that could be just even visualizing or vision boarding. It's having those dreams and a place where they live for you to really connect with your intuition and see how that makes you feel. And then it's just knowing with the Four of Swords that you need that rest. You need that time of reflection and contemplation. Did this feel good? What is my intuition telling me? So if you're not leaving that time and that space to have that reflection period, you're not going to have that full connection with your intuition. And lastly, what energy will help you connect with your higher alignment? And that's releasing tension. So are you trying to hold the weight of the world on your shoulders? It's finding those self-care practices in your daily rituals, not weekly, not waiting until you've hit that, checked off that box. It's how can you release that tension daily? And then the flow of life will come to you when you allow that. What that looks like, it looks like following your bliss. Again, not being so rigid in your goals and the things that you're trying to do. Leaving room for your bliss in your daily routine will help you connect with that higher alignment. You're not going to be satisfied when you hit that goal. You need to be satisfied in the process of hitting that goal. And what that looks like is the isolation that you've been putting yourself in, it might not be for your highest good. So how can you connect with like-minded individuals and be able to kind of feed off of each other's energy into your overall goals? So is there a community you can join? Is there other ways that you can connect with other people instead of being isolated in what you're trying to cultivate? Tell me in the comments if this resonated for you. I felt like it was a really powerful new moon energetic reading. Just know that I have other readings on my site. If you want something that's more detailed, I do it off of your human design type, inner authority, and all the things that come with it. They're really powerful. So I'll make sure that the link is in the show notes or the description below. I just want to thank you for being here, and may love and abundance flow from me to you, and we'll chat soon.